Hi class, I am Maddie Hecox. I just tried recording my video on my computer and it didn't work, so hopefully this works instead. I'm really looking forward to watching you guys' videos this week in discussion of contextual intelligence and just being able to put faces with names. I know as being an electronic version of a master's can be challenging to just get to know you guys, but just the opportunity to watch videos is definitely something I'm looking forward to. Just diving right into it, I watched the two context videos that kind of examined two institutions with different sizes on an academic standpoint. I am a dual sport college athlete, and I have been all for almost 5 years of my career. And so I would say leadership experience in relation to a work or a career is limited. And so I compared my two experiences as captains of the basketball team. I transferred in from a junior college that was located in my hometown. So it's a 2-year college that allows students to get their associates before transferring to a 4-year institution. And I was the captain of the women's basketball team at Southeastern. And so just talking about the junior college experience, a lot of the kids are, I would say, coming from low income. Junior colleges a lot of times are less expensive, and so the people who are attending those schools may not have the funding in comparison to a 4-year university. Because of this, a lot of the teammates that I had were from my hometown, and so a lot of them were people that I competed against at times. And so one of our main focuses at a junior college level is going to be development. These individuals are going to oftentimes want to pursue playing at a 4-year institution. And so taking these 2 years to their advantage and just focusing on building themselves in the classroom, receiving an associate's degree, as well as getting the opportunity to play for 2 years at a junior college and develop their skills and just their experience on the court is going to be something that they take advantage of. From a leadership perspective, this is something that was one of my main goals, was going to be development. We had 2 hours of practice almost every day, and so a lot of students were used to that. High schools, you have 2-hour practices, and so one thing as a leader that I strived to do was to hold each other accountable in getting time in outside of the court. If we wanted to be the best junior college, as well as get the opportunity to play at a 4-year institution, time was necessary to be put in outside of the 2-hour practice. And so this was definitely a characteristic of leadership that I wanted to instill not only in myself and my reputation, but also those I was leading. Additionally, at the junior college level, I would say we had more closed-off personalities. Experience varied all the way from 1-year high school players to kids who've played since they were little. And so I would say respect and confidence in leaders as far as team captains was much more, I wouldn't say expected, but it was given. And so players walked in respecting who the coaches elected as captains because they trusted the process. And so just being able to lead our team down a successful route, hold each other accountability with actions and not just words, was definitely an emphasis at the junior college level. And NAI level, the size is obviously bigger, and so you're going to have people coming from all over the world to come compete. 4-year institutions are obviously built more frequently from a freshman level. Southeastern is unique because we are very, very transfer heavy, which can be a challenge, especially as a leader, because you have individuals coming from up to, we have 8 transfers this semester. So you're having people come from all of these varying institutions. And so trying to teach our system, teach our culture, teach our expectations to people that are coming from all over can be challenging. Additionally, you have a lot of older kids. Experience is kind of varies from all over the place. And so understanding that as a leader at an NAI level, it is more equal. You are potentially leading people that are better than you, that may be coming from a higher division than you, who may know more than you, who might even play more than you. But just understanding that at the end of the day, you have a team and you're all striving for the same goal is very important. Culturally, like I said, you're going to have people from all over. And so just understanding where everyone stands. I would say at Southeastern, as a leader, my biggest challenge was faith, because we do have a lot of people from different countries, and faith is something that varies depending on where you're coming from. And one of my biggest challenges is conflict. I do not like conflict. And so approaching issues as a captain is one thing I struggled with in regards to faith, because I understand that everyone's faith journey is different. Coming to Southeastern, you are committing to a faith-based university, and so that was one thing. I wanted people to get the opportunity to build a relationship with Christ, to get to know it, but I definitely think at times it was another thing that I neglected, because I knew people came here for basketball. I came here to potentially win a national championship, and so throughout time, I could say a lot of us lost focus because our investment is so driven in the basketball culture.